Good afternoon, my lovely people. Robyn McClendon's Jelly Junkadori. The next 2 pages we've got to do. Well, we haven't got to, but you know, we do. So, I've done one of my weird and wonderful drawings again. I'm not going to do, well, it's going to kind of be like Robyn did, but I'm not using the coral. Now, I did actually, let me grab my thing. I did make some coral because she uses it a lot, but when I sort of started planning my page, it just wouldn't look right. So she had a picture of a historical building, or a building, and I've gone through my poor thing, it's my glue book now, but it's a book of Britain. I'm not really 100% certain about my choice, but it's not very bright. Yeah, so I just thought, you know what, this will do. I'll just put one of these out. And actually that might be better. I find that quite dull. It's Warwick Castle, but it's not very bright, is it? I don't know. There's not many buildings left in here now. This poor thing is kind of decimated. So I've took out all the stuff that I wanted. So oh, that'll do. We've cut that one out. Let's stick with what we got here. So I thought I'd leave the words on there because it's all about we're travelling in cities still. I know. So yes, that was it. That's what I was going to say. So she actually had script, grid paper, then the building there. So I'll do similar to that. She did put a piece of fabric lace on. Now mine's getting so chunky. What I've done is I've cut out from this metal die that I've got here, which is 662860, and it's called Matrix. No, anyway, so it's this big die here. So the pieces of paper that I clean my brayer off on while I'm doing Brigitte Coopson's challenge. There's challenges everywhere. Yeah, I had this green bit, so I thought I'd use that as lace instead. And then whatever bits are left over can go on that side instead of the coral, although I have got a load of punched out leaves and stuff. Let's just make stuff. I don't know. It'll kind of not be anything like what Robyn did. But that's the whole idea. We are doing our own things. Well, I am. I don't... Has anybody seen anybody else doing this challenge? Because I know I haven't. And usually it pops up. I guess I should just pop in the hashtag, shouldn't I? Yeah. But if you've seen any channels that are doing this, then could you please let me know? But yeah, I haven't gone searching the hashtag. Maybe I should stop being so lazy. Anyway, I hope you're all good. It's a sort of, I don't know, sort of sunny, and then it's miserable. But anyway, we've been for a walk with my daughter with the dogs, and we went to the woods, which was very nice. So yeah, that was very refreshingly different, nice and cool, because it is really humid here. Once again, I'm struggling to work in this book. Let me shove you up there. Yeah, it's really humid, so it was quite nice. Well, it was nice for the dogs as well, actually, to be, you know, sheltered, not in the full sun, as it were. Now then, she had a bit of... Oh, I've stuck that, haven't I? Hang on. You started at the wrong end, yeah, Wally. Okay, so she had a bit of grid paper. So we can do that. I have grid paper. Be nice if it ran in a straight line, wouldn't it? Be a novelty. Yes, we did that, and that's it really. That's all I've done today. We didn't get home till 1 o'clock-ish, and I've been sat playing with the gel plate, making that coral, and then the cat has just meowed her head off because, you know, allegedly she's a starving animal. Sorry, can't talk and position paper, obviously. Yeah, that's kind of it, really. You're not very sticky anymore, are you? Right, and then she had some of our weird and wonderful text stuff. You've just fallen out, so you'll do. And then script up the top. What have we got left in here? Bits and pieces in here. We've got any script per se. I don't want to get the stamps out. I don't want to. One day when I get a massive craft room and everything can just be, you know, like on a big table, it'll be amazing. That's what I'm dreaming of. It doesn't really matter which way up this goes. It's really poorly done, but you know, we bimble along, don't we? Gonna come up, thank you. Actually, it needs to go up there more. Yeah, we were out with the dogs for nearly 2 hours because the ones that she had, their owners can choose between an hour or half an hour, and this lot were an hour. Doing it again, don't stick that in. Yeah, so it's very nice. She's got a new one called Ted, and he's only a little thing, but he didn't take kindly to being walked by a dog walker at first. He when we first picked him up, he bit his owner's hand, bit mine, scarred my, well, it actually didn't scar the thumb, but he bit my thumb and it came up very red on the day. Anyway, yeah, and it was all, with him, it was almost like a separation anxiety because apparently nobody else had ever walked him, and she was going back to work full time and stuff like that. And of course, yeah, so he wasn't very impressed about a dog walker, that's for sure. But anyway, she's persisted with him. So I mean, the cure for it was she'd turn up to the owner's house, take, because she said to her, get him on the lead, and then she said it might look a bit harsh, but I'm just going to drag him away from you on the lead, tell him to jump in the car, and you know, that was that sort of thing. So that worked, thankfully. He was quite reluctant and we didn't trust him off the lead at all, but all of a sudden, was it yesterday, she sent me some video, she'd dared to let him off the lead and he was as good as gold. Absolutely no problem at all. He kind of sussed out, because he is 5, so he's not a puppy or anything, whereas, you know, puppies will go with anyone. But yeah, he was a very reluctant boy, but today we just let him off and he wandered through the forest quite happily, chasing after all the other dogs, and had a good time basically. But yeah, it's amazing what happens with a bit of persistence. It seems to sort them right out. I don't even know, what am I looking for? I need my tissues here, because I want something to go there, because I do not like that grid paper being that white. So yeah, he's a good boy now, which is all good. Oh, that's quite nice. Right, we'll go there with that. Again, should have waited, but I wasn't planning on putting anything on there, but we can do that. That breaks it up a bit, doesn't it? Right, okay. You talked me into it, well done. So yeah, so that's my morning so far. It's so rock and roll, my life, I'll tell you honestly. You know. But I don't care. It's all right, my life. I get to do my stuff with you guys, which I love, and yeah, it's all good fun. Love it. Loving YouTube, loving sharing with you guys, and you know, amazingly, some of you say you actually get to learn things, which I've just stuck the glue on the wrong side. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you tell me you're actually learning, which is amazing. If nothing else, you're learning just to have a go. You know, you're seeing somebody who's not an artistic person. Creative, yeah, I'll give myself creative. I can create things, but I cannot draw, as we know. Yeah, and I'm hoping it gives you the faith that actually just do it. Just do it. You know, it's a bit of paper. What does it blooming matter? And if you're not doing YouTube like me, nobody's going to see it if you don't show anyone. Where's the problem? Right, okay. Do I want to put some leaves? I don't know what I want to do. I really don't like it. I am not liking this at all. Maybe once the lacy, what I'm going to say is lace, is on, it might look better. I think it's the white. It's too much white. Let's see if we can kind of knock back a bit of that. All just a little bit too in your face. Yeah, I think it's okay. I'm not going to say it's my fave, but right, scissors, you'll do. Coming down there. That was a good guess. Right, let's cut this big flower out. Yeah, as I say, Robyn used fabric, but it's all just becoming a little bit too bulky. We won't go there, and besides which, I haven't got a piece. She had like a, how do I describe it? Kind of like a corner piece. I can't remember what they're blooming called. Its name's escaping me, but yeah. Anyway, we're going paper, so that's all you need to know. That's still too big there. Okay, well, I'll stick that on and then we'll have to chop that off. But I think that looks kind of cool. I like it. I don't know what you think. This could be interesting. Try and get glue on this. It's very bitty. Sorry, I'm just gluing. I'm not doing anything exciting. Just try the dab method. I've just invented. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just making one heck of a mess here. Just dabbing it. glue stick is almost at the end of its life, I think. I'd actually like you on the page, please. Right, let's get you out for a minute. Okay. Sorry if my head gets in the way, it might do. It's fine, I don't mind it overlapping down there. Oh, get off. Again, I think that needs knocking back a bit, doesn't it, with a bit of ink. Where's my green brush? Where are you? No. Yep, that's you. Right, I've got a dark olive somewhere. There you are, Olive Grove. Memento. Let's have a look. See if we can just... Okay, do you know what? Actually, I think I'm just going to leave it. It's not that bad. Kind of like in the yellow. No, I'm liking that. I'm going to leave it. Yes, we are indeed. Let's put you guys out of the way. Right. Okay. So I think paper lace script, yep. Kinda. Building, yep, right, done. So this side was, now she put the coral there, but she had an interesting background. I really don't at the moment. It's just, you know, the napkin from last week are wrapped around, so we need to cover that with something, don't we? Don't know if I want to stick with green. Right, let me grab my tissue papers. We'll definitely use that. And we'll just, you know, take the edges off. Right, so we'll definitely use that. Actually, I was thinking of that. And that over there, and I've got all these bits here if I need them. Right, let's put you guys all up there out of the way, because we're about to flop the big piece. Yeah, I don't particularly want green, I don't think. That looks like an old building wall to me. I don't mind that flower coming through down there. Really want to try and pick up some of these, if I've got anything those colours. So it's sort of green and beige, you know, I'm not going to have anything. Okay, you're too dark. You're too pink, yep. Strangely, not sure about the red, but somehow see, it's picking up the darker tones with that. It's not quite 100%, is it? Hold on. That's quite nice. Like that. Sorry, I don't know what you can see and can't see. No. That's kind of picking up the colour of the building. And then we're going to put this on top anyway. Let's give it a go. Otherwise we'll be here for hours. And we don't want that. Right. Okay, so if you're there. It's really awkward to work in, you know. Stay still. Let's get that wibbly wobbly edge. And that bit there. See, even bits like that, I'm going to keep it because, you know, well, you might not know, but so you need to be right. Okay. I was hoping to keep all the design in, but it's not. It's a little bit wide. Right, let's see what we got. I need to clear the decks a bit though. Can't move. You can just sit over there for a minute. Okay. And a brief. So if I put that there and put that there, kind of liking that, and maybe take that straight edge off and just have those flowers going across there. She had some stamped bits and some script, and we've got a little scrap of bit of script there. Got a piece of that there. Let's just whack it on. Right. Okay. So technical, isn't it? Right. Stop saying right. Yeah, I want that down. No, I want that down second. So let's just get some glue. Like that. Okay. You can go here. I like the script showing through, that looks good. And not to get my head in the way. Right, you need to move down just a tad, please. Thank you. It's going to be an interesting book to look through at the end, isn't it? So weird, but wonderful at the same time. Just sticking all these bits on. I love it. I love playing in this thing. I hope it shows. I think quite a lot of you are enjoying watching it, which is always a bonus. But like I said, I think I'd just do it on my own anyway, even if everybody said, you know, absolutely hate it, stop filming it, blah blah blah, I would just do it on my own, because I am a rebel without a clue. Right, put that there. Right, let's get that edge off. Scissors hiding. Okay. Right, there's actually a cut leaf there, so let's take that off. Whoa, come back. It's meant to, when you cut this out, it's meant to be like a card, a complete card front. Yeah, so that's why it's sort of like it is basically. Oh, stay still. Oh, that looks like ivy, doesn't it? You know, like a plant growing up a building. Okay, like you there. Just to use that up really, get it off my desk more than anything. I've got some random leaves here. Right. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. Yeah. I don't know now. I think I like it. Oh, let's just, yes, I like it. I do like it. Sorry, just doing that dab and daub thing again. Hopefully I'll catch it all. How did we go? It was like that, wasn't it? Yep. I'll let that travel onto the other page, that'll be fine, I think. Nearly there, guys, nearly there. Go off in a minute. I don't even know how long I've been going, I'll be honest with you. Right, did I stick you? No. Right, okay, I like that. It's very eclectic, but you know, it's in good company with me. I haven't got any stamped bits, not handy anyway. Let's get these leaves stuck on, otherwise they'll just go nowhere, poor things. And these again were just chopped, punched, you know, I've got a leaf punch, and they were just out of the runoff sheets again, you know, when I'm doing my brayering. So I'm tumbling down the page, why not? We might even put one over here because we can. Got a fern. You can sit there. Got some really fine lacy ones. This is Anna Griffin punch, this one, so it's a bit weird. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why it's weird. What constitutes weird, Susan? Don't know. It's very fine. Maybe that's my definition of weird. I think that'll do. We'll keep those for another time. Right. Okay. I think it's totally not what she did, but I am going to call that done. Yeah. So we went to the castle. There was some knot gardens. Come on, go with me. So there's the knot garden, okay? And we picked some leaves and pressed them to put in our journal. And that's those there. And we went for a walk in the forest where the ferns were. And then that was a flower screen that we saw in the gardens. All right. Oh dear. Anyway, it's bright, it's colourful. I like it actually. I do like it. Standing back here, it looks much better. So, but yeah, I'm definitely going the colour route, aren't I? So, yeah, I like that. I'm really happy with that. That kind of really matches in with that. The greens kind of pull each other out. Yeah, happy bunny. I hope you liked it. See you on the next one. Bye.